Oh hey guys, it's me, and I'm going to do a video blog today because I'm way behind and I went downtown, I guess you would call it, High Street, Main Street, whatever. Was fully prepared to catch myself up after 2 weeks, and the task proved to be just too fucking daunting. And it's not that I even have that much to talk about because I haven't really been doing like super exciting things, but I'm not gonna type it all out. So we're gonna try and keep this to like 20 minutes. Hopefully I won't look at myself up here in my little selfie screen because that looks weird, but I probably will because that's what people do. I've been told that I remind people of that fucking wine about it guy, so I went and bought a bottle of wine. So we'll drink this, talk about what I've been up to. For those of you that are interested, fantastic. If you're not, I don't fucking care. Don't watch it. It's fine. So, if I can get the fucking thing open. I'm sitting in Joe and Dave's abode right now because Drew is currently occupying the, oh my god, I can't get my wine open. Ugh. We can't have that. I'll do it. But anyways, Drew's occupying the house right now and needs quiet because everything he does is super important. It is, it's fine. Anyways, we're gonna keep it classy today with a solo cup because that's how we roll over here in South End, in Essex, not giving a shit. So, okay, sensible sized glass, it's fine. Oh, and I have music. I hope it's not distracting, but I can't just sit here in silence and tell you about my life. So anyways, got back from Amsterdam, partied our ass off as you saw, and then of course my immune system was like, Tiffany, you're fucking 31, about to be 32. What are you thinking? Like, you can't party like this anymore. So I was like, fine, fuck you. I'll stay in bed for the next 3 days. Well, like 2.5. I still have to do like my wifely things, like laundry and shit. So I actually did that until like Thursday. And then I was ready to fucking lose my shit because I don't like to stay in the house as much as you probably think. So Thursday I go out, I'm gonna like do my shit, I went and I think I blogged that day, like did the whole Starbucksy thing, went to the pub because that's what people do. Did my blog there and Facebook stuff, whatever. Did that, and then I was feeling so fantastic that I was like, you know what? I'm in a dress. I'm having a good time. It's super nice out. I might as well just keep this party moving, right? I don't give a shit if I'm by myself. I can go make friends. However, that being said, I was having like a very lonely day, so that's probably not the best day to drink by yourself, but whatever. So, Drew met up with me around like 6:30 for dinner, and by then I was like a little tipsy. I discovered rosé. I didn't even know that I love this shit. They have it on tap at this bar called The Last Post. I fucking, oh my god, it was amazing. I like got drunk on the phone with Susie. It was fabulous. So, anyways, so then Drew met out, excuse me, fuck, already drunk. Drew met me out for dinner. And then, like, didn't really stay that long, and I was like, okay, well, just go do whatever. So I went down to the seafront to this bar called Chinnery's, which I've talked about before. Just kind of like friend raped this group of people, like this group of girls. There was like 2 or 3 of them. Sat down, did not realize that they were with like a group of 15 like bikers, like a biker gang. But from what I've heard, they're like the nice biker gang. They're not like Hell's Angels or anything, so whatever. A little intimidating being by yourself, drunk, in the middle of a biker gang. That's all I'm gonna say. But soldier on we must, because you gotta make friends somewhere. So I met Lisa. She's pretty cool. She's got like purple hair and like 2 piercings and like she's got like a fucking Superman tattoo, whatever. She's cool. Talked to her for a while, and then of course, out of all the people that I've met, she's one of like 2 that have been like, oh, let me get your phone number, we'll get together, blah. I was like, of course, you're the one. Fine, whatever. I'm drunk, so we'll make friends. So then I was like, well, I'm gonna go home. But then I was like, I'm not gonna go home. I just need a change of atmosphere. So I go to O'Neill's, this like Irish pub, and that's proved to be pretty fun in the past, like pretty diverse group or whatever. So I went there and friend raped again and met some nice people. But then there was this like fucking douchebag that came out of nowhere. And I'm telling you one fucking thing, Donald Trump, if you keep ruining my vacation, I'm gonna come over there and personally take care of it. Now that's not saying that I'm gonna get the NRA on you or anything. I'm just saying I'm gonna take care of it. Maybe have some words with you. Because every fucking time I meet somebody, within 2 minutes, they're like, oh, what part of the States are you from? Oh, how are you liking it so far? You having a good time? So, what about Donald Trump? Like, I don't fucking know. I hate Donald Trump, and that's the end of it. I don't even have the capacity or the energy to sit here and have a fucking conversation about it. I don't want to. I was just here to get my buzz on. So, fuck off. This guy was not letting me fuck off. Like, he just kept grilling me and grilling me. He was just a dick. Just a total dick. That's the first experience I've had where someone's been like a total dick. So that was kind of upsetting. Luckily, I had little gay Steve who took me outside and was like, forget him. He's a, you know, a knob, blah. So then, what did I do after that? I think I came home after that. Yeah, no, I did. I came after, so it was like 11:30, midnight. There it is. The next day, Drew and I went to Leigh-on-Sea, which is this cute little, like, seafront town. I don't know, everyone's like, you have to go to Leigh-on-Sea. There's, like, so much to do. It's so adorable. And I was like, it is cute, but there's probably, like, 10 little places to go, and then you're pretty much done. So that's actually what we did. We went to this pub called Ye Old Smack. Why not, right? Everybody would go there. And honestly, like, just kind of started drinking rosé, because that was my new thing. Given Thursday night, I was like, you know what's awesome? Rosé. We should drink that all day. So we did. And it was really fun. Like, I don't know if you guys like getting drunk with your significant others, just the two of you, and like talking about, I don't know, just whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Like, I had a really nice time with him. Then we went back to Chinnery's later that night. Excuse me, wine's kicking in. Went back to Chinnery's, met this young couple that was really fun. Sat with them, and then there were these like 1987 looking dudes, but they were like 27, but they kind of look like Axl Rose. They were the band that was playing there that night called Cover Teresa. I know, it's brilliant. So they talked us into going to their show, which we went for all of like 10 minutes. And I was just like, okay, I'm over it. I can only hear like Panama like so many times. So I just went home, and then the next day, that would have been Saturday. Oh yeah, Saturday we had Vicky's barbecue. Vicky is a friend of Joe and Michelle, who I met in 2009 when I was here the last time. And she was having a barbecue. I forget where she lives. It's like near Rumford. I don't know where I live. Barking, that's where I was, I remember, because it's called Barking, but it's pronounced Barking, because, you know, fuck the R's, right? So it was near Barking. Went there, it was like just a few people, like her sister's kids, like it was a good time. Michelle had to leave early because she was like the most popular person ever, and had like 2 other parties to go to, and so later on she invited us to her aunt's 60th birthday party, and the only problem with like transportation here, and I know I've mentioned this, is like once you're fucking out past 12:45, like you either pay £1 million to get back home, or you just fucking sleep in the train station. Like, you're just fucked. So we kind of debated, like, should we go? Like, because we're gonna have to get a cab back, whatever. But we decided to go because Michelle was telling me that, like, pause. Michelle was telling me that like her whole family was gonna be there, who I had met when I was 12 in Disney World, and that they really wanted to see me. So I was like, cool, we'll go. So we all went, and she had regretted to inform me that her aunt and uncle live in like this, I mean, I'm gonna put a mansion stamp on this place. Like, it was huge. It was gorgeous. I literally walked in and thought I was in a fucking Hugh Grant movie. Like, it was insane. Like, the lighting was perfect. Like, they had like all these celebrity photos from like floor to ceiling that were signed that her uncle collects or something. They had like a full bar, just like a staff of bartenders. It's amazing. The food was like oh my God, it was insane. They had also a cover band that was playing in front of the indoor pool. Yeah. Keep in mind, a few hours prior to that, I was like ranting and raving about the outdoor pool that I had found in the trailer park in Kavney Island. And Michelle was like, oh yeah, oh that's amazing. We never get those. Your uncle has an indoor pool. He has one. So you could have just told me about that, Michelle. Cause like I'm gonna be there every day if I get invited. Just here's hoping. So yeah, sprawling garden, like lights in the trees. I mean, everybody was dressed up all fancy. I'm in this like tropical dress with my bra hanging out, real classy, but it went awesome. So all Michelle's family members, got to meet her boyfriend Mark. I've been dying to meet. He was nice. And yeah, I just had an amazing time. It was the best party I think I've ever been to. I was like, how do I get like on the list for the holiday party? Because I totally want to go to that. So yeah, then we took that £1 million ride home. It wasn't that bad actually. I don't really remember how much it was because I didn't pay for it. So. Yeah. Nobody wants to listen to Freshmen right now. We're having a good time, right? Okay, so then, Sunday, what are we doing Sunday? We're ready for a refill. See, I keep looking at myself. It's weird. Trying not to. I think I'm doing a good job. Anyways, Sunday, oh yeah, Sunday we were just dead. Most Sundays we don't do shit around here. We just stay in our box and watch Netflix and that's all we did. Okay, so I feel like I wrote about Carolina. She was this girl that I met in Camden. She's 19, she's Spanish, she's a really good dancer. Like, she's 19, but it's cool because I need friends, so I'm down. She was really sweet. Like, we hung out with her that whole night. And she had invited me to go to Heaven, which is kind of an iconic gay bar. Now, okay, today is Tuesday, so this would have been last Monday, just so we got our dates straight here. So she had invited me to go to London to this gay bar called Heaven. And so I was like, sure, whatever. So she was off at 9. I went to Camden to meet her because that's where she works. I was gonna meet her after work. So I got there a little bit early and went to the Camden Eye, this bar that is just like right outside the train station that I've been to a few times. I was outside smoking a cigarette and this guy came up and was just making conversation, comes to find out he was from Spain also, and he was asking me what part of the States I was from, and I said Iowa, and he was like, Iowa? Really? And I was like, nobody gets that excited about Iowa, like what's your deal? He was like, I used to live in Iowa. I was like, what the fuck, really? Where? And he was like, how you say, which I love, West Union? I was like, what? West Union? I'm from Owen. He's like, Owen, I know Owen. Like, super small world. Like, who fucking lives in West Union? Nobody. I didn't even, like, think to ask, like, what are you doing in West Union? I was just blown away. So anyways, meet up with Carolina and her friend Nadia and some other people from her work. And then it ended up being just me, Carolina, and Nadia going to Heaven, which was this massive gay bar. I mean, it was huge. And I'm thinking, like, it's Monday night, right? It's not gonna be that big of a deal. So we got right in. There wasn't a lot of people there when we got there, which was like at 11:30. And then as soon as we go out to have our first fag, which is about 45 minutes later, there's a line like up the block. Seriously. I was just, whatever. There was drag queens all over the place. Like, the music was awesome. It was just packed. Crazy. I spent like 200 pounds. Easy. Like, whatever. Anyways, so then I knew that the last train, or excuse me, the first train left at 10 to 5. Well, we left at about 5:30. So I could have taken the train, but decided to stay with Carolina anyways. I stayed with her in Brixton. Didn't get home until 1:30 in the afternoon on Tuesday. So there you go. Anyways, what else? So Tuesday I was obviously dead. And then, then Wednesday I like stayed home during the day and just did stuff around the house. And then there's this bar called the Railway Hotel. It's kind of like 1800s-y, quirky, like very hipster, like hipster paradise actually. Well, they have live jazz every Wednesday because what does a hipster love more than live jazz? I don't know. So we went to that and it was really fun. Went for a drink at like 2 other pubs, just 1 drink, and then we actually came home and had like a dance party with ourselves, which was pretty fun, just me and Drew. Then Thursday, excuse me, Thursday we went to this restaurant called The Muse, which is in town here in South End, and it was really cute. It was very like shabby chic, like none of the chairs matched, but it was like really fancy food. It was delicious. It was awesome. So we did that, and then we went down to Chinnery's to meet up with my new friend Lisa and the bikers. There was actually only like 5 of them there this time. I was a little disappointed. She was with her brother, so we hung out there for like 2 drinks, and then Drew was tired from the night before, so we went home. Oh, and then Friday was Drew's museum day out. We went to the British Museum in London, which was really cool. You'll notice that there's gonna be like 1,000 pictures of a bunch of shit that you don't care to see, but I'm just posting it more so for me. So that was cool. We did that for like 4 hours. And then I had contacted Alex and JT, who we had gotten an Airbnb from like 3 weeks ago and just got along with like incredibly. So we met up with them at this bar called The Yard, which is this gay bar in Soho. Really cool bar. I've never seen so many gorgeous gay men in one place. I mean, they were not just like, oh, he's cute. Like, they were like models. Like, oh my God. Like, it was ridiculous. Everybody in that place was fucking gorgeous. So yeah, we had a really good time there. And then we went and met up with Joe and Dave at the seafront at Chinnery's because can't get enough of that place, evidently. Which I don't know why. Like, I mean, I don't mind it, but this bartender that works there, douche. Like, he's like always on his period. Like, he's fucking, okay, people that have been to the Octopus in Cedar Falls, remember Sean, right? This guy's name is Sean, also bald, also has like the fucking hipster I mean, it might be Sean, I don't know. But you order a drink, or you go up to the bar, first of all, and he's like, what do you want? And you're like, I don't remember telling you to be a bartender. Sorry that I'm ruining your day by giving you business. I don't know, annoying, but whatever. We went there. And then, Saturday, then I went shopping with Joe and Dave in the morning, got some stuff for the house, like groceries and things, and then came home, like kind of chilled out for a while. I've been watching Sex and the City over again, so that's really been consuming most of my time. I mean, what's more important, traveling or Carrie Bradshaw? It's a toss-up, I don't know. Then at 5:30 we got all ready and went into London and got on a party boat that went down the River Thames, which was awesome. I mean, it was at sunset. It was really cool. It was cool until we made a second stop at Westminster to pick up another group of people. Then it got shitty because it's packed. There's 1 bar on the 2nd floor. Then there's only 1 outdoor deck space. So if you want a drink, you have to wait for like, you have to queue for like 30 minutes. If you want to smoke a fag, you got to sit in a sardine can outside smoking your fags. And I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. I mean, it was only $11, but still, come on. So then I figure out that you can buy bottles of wine. So we sat by the window and by the bar in this little like nook, bought bottles of wine, and I just like stuck my head out the window of the boat and smoked cigarettes. So then I was very happy. So then your ticket for the party boat also comes with entrance to another bar. This bar was called McQueen's after Steve McQueen. I don't know who the fuck he is. Some like important actor. Sorry, I don't know who he is. But it's based on him. So we go there and drank for probably another like 4 hours because we got, well, no, I guess it was like 3 because we got there at like midnight, 10, like whatever. Around 3:30, I may have gotten kicked out. Now I know what you're thinking. For being like a loudmouth crazy bitch, right? No, quite the opposite. I pulled a Sarah Gorsuch and I fell asleep. No harm done. Sure, I can leave. I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I'm leaving. So, once again, we know that the first train in the morning is 10 to 5, right? Right? Not on Sundays. No. So we make our way to the train station at like 4:20. And we're like, all right, we're gonna be like right on time for the first train to Southend. It's gonna be smooth sailing. No. First train doesn't leave till 8:15. Yeah. But the good news is, wait for it. The good news is they have a 24-hour McDonald's at the train station. So we smashed on that. And then we decided it'd be fun to play like a couple of homeless people and just sleep on the floor in the train station. Why not? It's totally safe. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm not worried about it. So, did that. Drew stayed awake because he's like Mr. Responsible. I slept like on his lap on the floor in my dress. Super classy. However, that being said, I know you're like, oh my god, you know. But I've been told by numerous people that you haven't like done London until you've been a mess and missed the last train and are sleeping in the train station. So I'm just doing what's culturally expected of me. So stop judging me. So we got home at 9:30 in the morning on Sunday. Obviously went right to bed after a Krispy Kreme donut. And yeah, didn't do anything. And then yesterday I just like cleaned, did laundry. Excuse me, what is this? This is bubbly or something because I am burping an awful lot. I am sorry. That is super rude of me. So sorry. Anyways, yesterday did my wifely duties, cooked for my husband, all of that. Well, that's fun. Apparently this fucking camera shuts off when it gets too hot. Anyways, cooked for my husband, didn't do anything. Today I went and got my nails did, hair did, walked around, did some stuff. Now I have to go post this video, post some pictures, get y'all up to date because tomorrow morning we leave for Belgium for the Pukkelpop Music Festival. Jamie Liddell, here I come. We've also got Rihanna, LCD Sound System, M83, Churches, Mike Snow, The Lumineers, Fitz and the Tantrums. Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. I always get those two confused. So yeah, a lot of people. It should be a shit show. We're staying with some crystal healers, so that should be interesting. And yeah, so I will keep you posted on all of those things. And wish me luck. I hope I don't die. And if I do, Neil, you get my journals. All right. We'll talk to you guys later. Cheers.